Hey, welcome to the 5 a.m. Master Scrum Show. It is not 5 a.m. It is actually noontime. I'm playing around a little bit here. It is Friday. Back on the show. Everything on here. Anyway, it's Happy Friday. I want to wish you all a great day. A happy Friday. Typically, we would do this in the morning, but I'm getting back into the groove of doing a daily show. And today, I just wanted to celebrate a little bit, have a little fun, welcome you all back. I welcome myself back. So I'm experimenting a little bit. So I got a little thing when we go live because I haven't really done all the thumbnails yet. And trying a new microphone over here that I stole from my daughter. See how that's working. And I'm going to try a little slide overlay because I want to do more graphics, share some more stuff as we do things as well. And just have a little fun. Again, it's Happy Friday. It's where we usually have fun on Fun Friday. Fun Friday sounds better than Happy Friday. Where I usually do fun stuff that you can do with your team, your organization, people you coach, things like that. And today I wanted to show a little. I posted this up on Instagram. I think it was Instagram a little while ago. And I wanted to share this with you. I really should post it up on LinkedIn and do a little thing of how to do a fun retro. And the retro is called Name Your Yacht. Like, if you had a yacht, what would you do? Because we went on vacation a couple weeks ago, went up to Acadia National Park, and we went on a boat tour. And I'm sitting there looking, and just bored because we were waiting for a half hour for the boat to get ready to go. And I'm just looking at the boat names and everything. I said, you know what's really funny is some of the names people name their yachts. And I want to share that with you. See how that goes a little bit. I'm going to add this to the stage. I should be a little icon now. I have a little slide that I did in PDF, and it looks like it clipped off the one, but that's okay. Hopefully, we could have made it bigger. I should have made it bigger, one slide per image. But the very far left image, the name of the slide here is called Conviction, okay? And then the middle one, I believe it's misdemeanor. And the last one is Prime Time. Now, what was interesting, the guy had said when we were going, because the one boat, the Conviction boat, is an awesome looking yacht. Though I will say, Misdemeanor has some really interesting lines on the boat when you see it from the other side, and it looks cool as all be. It's all like wood, teaked out, whatever. It's a cool boat. One of the producers of the show, crime, but a couple crime shows on television, owns all three of these yachts. So I thought it was funny. The guy said, yeah, the guy who produces these crime shows, he owns all three of those yachts. And I just thought they were interesting. And it made me think about, what would you name your yacht? So, and the reason why I want to go into that is maybe more of these two. So one of the yacht names was Getting Her Done, right? That was one boat's name, more of a fishing boat name, but it's pretty cool. And then I laughed because I listened to Alex Ramosi a lot, and he always talked about EBITDA, earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. And somebody actually named their yacht EBITDA, or EBITA, earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. EBITDA, that's what it stands for. And I just laughed. I said, really? I said, Alex Ramosi should name his boat that way or something like that. One after one. Maybe if he has three boats, each boat should be one of his books. Will be $1 million leads, $1 million offers, and then his $1 million company book that's coming out. So I just thought that was funny. But now, how can you use this as an event for yourself? Well, here's the idea, right? So either you're coaching, you're meeting somebody, and maybe you just said, if you were to got a yacht, based on how you feel today, how would you name that yacht, right? Or what would you name that? I mean, you could do different ones. How do you feel today? How would you name the yacht? What's the biggest thought? What's your biggest dream? Or just in general, what would you name a yacht or a boat that was yours and you had to name it? What would you name it? And then you can go into a whole thing. Why would you pick that name? Now, you could do it as a group, right? And I did get my little whiteboard out. If I wanted to, I could draw my little boat. So you could draw a little boat. So if I drew my boat, it's funny. I draw my little sailboat, right? If you've seen some of my stuff, I did a little sailboat. There's a bigger boat here, right? The big sailboat. Usually I put the anchors. And then I usually put an octopus on the anchor. It's smiling. He's like, I'm slowing it down. Slowing it down. So what would you place your name here? Right? Now, you could do this one-on-one with somebody that you're coaching, your team or whatever. And the other thing is you can put little yellow stickies. So if you had a whiteboard in your office, you can do this, and they can put little yellow stickies or little stickies on the wall for what would they name. And then you just go in a little discussion, a light discussion, lighthearted. How would you pick that name? And give them a little bit of chance. And you can also do this individually. Like, how do you feel today? And if I was going to say my name, what would be my boat name? Now, I did not think about this. I always think about back and forth. But what would I name my boat? And I would put it on a sticky and put it on the wall. And then you go around. Well, why'd you pick that name? What brings that? Maybe it's your kid's name, right? Maybe I'd call it Isabella. Or something. I don't know. Maybe I would call it based on my feelings. I would call it starting over or restart. How about restart? Restart. Or never too late. Never. I'll put it too late. I like that one. Never too late. Maybe you come up with a couple things. What would you do? I would say never too late. You're never too late to start on your next career where you want to go or something like that. And even for myself, never too late to get back in the swing of things and producing the daily podcast and video that we do. I'll put this out on podcast too, by the way. But maybe my boat is never too late. Now, you might go, why would you pick never too late? Like the idea of getting her done. What makes you think never too late? And I can go in a couple of things like, never too late. You get older, never too late to start. Maybe you're young. It's never too late to start when you're young. Maybe you're in the middle. Maybe it's working out. Maybe it's anything. Maybe it's doing a business. Who knows? And then you can kind of talk about that stuff. What made you feel that way? You can also do feelings too, by the way. Blue. Maybe it's like blue horizon. Maybe I'm feeling a little blue, Or what color would you paint your boat, right? Would it be brown, teak? Because I just like teak. Maybe it's blue. Maybe it's yellow because I'm happy, I do my little sunshine all the time. I like my happy scrumming, right? Maybe it's the sunny side thing. And maybe you pick that. Or where would you like to? You could do so many. So the next time you can go, you did this, name your yacht. Then you go like, well, where would you like to take your yacht? Whether it be on land or on the ground or ocean or whatever. Where would you like to take your yacht next? So you can go to all these different things. Hey, last week we talked about naming yacht. How you feel? This week, where would you like to go on vacation the next time with your yacht? Maybe that's a follow-up session. So anyway, I want to share that with you. I want to do a little fun. I do love these names. I'll just show these names one more time. Add the image here. I do love EBITDA. It makes me laugh. Every time I see that, I think of Alex Hormozi because he always talks about EBITDA. All his books and his sales books, the EBITDA. He talks about all the time. Getting her done. It just makes me want to talk Southern. Getting her done, right? And then I got these from the person. Like, I really like conviction. Like, are you have a level of conviction to get what you want, get to the level you want? Maybe that's the name you want. Misdemeanor. I always have a different demeanor, or I have an easygoing demeanor. What is it? and then prime time, like the show. I think that was probably his named after his first show because he had the prime time lineups for the crime shows and everything like that. But this is just something that you can do, that you can share with your team, whether you're in business or IT or whatever. You got a little shop, you got a little grocery store, you got a little coffee shop, you got a pizza joint. Maybe just take 5-10 minutes. Like I always talk about doing that half-hour Wednesdays, just to break. What are you guys feeling? What do you want to do? How do you feel, right? And then the next time you say, where would you like to go on vacation? Maybe you can make some of those vacation dreams come true for your people. I don't know. Maybe they can help them plan and get eager. Let's get work done here so you can buy it and go on vacation and enjoy your vacation, right? So those are the kind of things I wanted to share today. I am wearing a yellow shirt. It's a Savannah Bananas t-shirt. I don't know if you can see it on my camera or not, but it's very happy. And we'll talk about what they do in a future episode and stuff like that, and the fans company. Anyway, I want to wish you the best. I hope you have a good day. I hope you have an awesome weekend. And I just wanted to get in the habit, getting everything geared up. Like, again, I'm trying a new microphone. Hopefully we'll see how that goes. Checking out connections, make sure my setup works, get stuff for background. I don't know, have some fun. I miss it. And I hope you're all doing well today. Feel free to comment. Let me know. And again, I will put this on podcast because I haven't done a podcast in a while. I figure I'll put that out next. With that, I want to wish you the best day. Happy Friday, a fun week, and enjoy and get home and get to the next level, right? If I can help you, send me a note. I'd be happy to meet with you and talk about getting your life, your career to the next level, to your business as well, getting more profits. With that, have fun. Enjoy your Friday. Bye, everyone.